president said elections make a difference. They certainly make a difference in terms of who gets what job. The president has not said he's going to nominate anyone as we speak. We thought he was going to nominate Susan Rice, although he never did and never confirmed that he was. She had to withdraw because of the Benghazi incident. We had some conversation about Chuck Hagel as Secretary of Defense. The president hasn't said yay or nay. We know that he likes him. When they were senators, were reasonably close. We know that John Kerry may be the Secretary of State. Before we talk about them, talk about the Secretary of State who has the office today. She is in Washington. She did not testify because she fell and had a concussion. Is this a subject of great conversation here about what's happened to Hillary?
Yes. Great conversation, great conjecture, not much knowledge, but a feeling that, you know, that she may be sicker than they have officially let on. I don't know what that means, Charlie. I don't know if that's a short-term situation or not. But this is clearly something that is more than just a flu and a concussion. And it may be just the after effects of all that, and she'll be fine in a week or so. But there is a lot of talk about that. Obviously, she's one of the most compelling figures in America. That's part of it. But you and I both know what another part of it is too. That she is, right now, today, if you went to any bookie, she would be the prohibitive favorite to be the next president of the United States. A lot can change in 4 years, but that's where it'd be today.
What do you hear?
I wouldn't say that any of my sourcing is any better than Al's. So,
on this, yes. But what about Kerry is going to be nominated as the president of the White House aides confirmed that Kerry is the choice?
Of all the names that you just mentioned and appointments, Kerry seems to be the one that's most assured for Secretary of State. I don't think the president has made a decision yet for Secretary of Defense, although Hagel is a leading contender for that.
Senator from Nebraska.
Yes, and who endorsed the president back in 2008 as well. And then you've got the Treasury Secretary. A lot of that hinges on fiscal cliff. Jack Lew, his current chief of staff, is
former head of OMB.
Right, former budget director, is sort of the leading candidate. But we also heard this week that Ken Chenault, the CEO of American Express, is in the running as well for Treasury Secretary, or maybe to come in as an expanded role as a Commerce Secretary. That's a department that they've wanted to bring a business leader there, or as some other top official on the economic team.